with that. But all this other stuff was built up to what we want to talk about next, and that's Money in the Bank.
Yes, sir.
Money in the Bank, y'all. It was super high.
Well, I will say this: the Money in the Bank pay-per-view or PLE is based on those two ladder matches, and the women's ladder match, bro, they was way better than the men's. So I'm just gonna put it like that. So
Chef kiss for the women's. I was listening to it. Unfortunately, I had a birthday. Not unfortunately. Shout out to one of our sponsors, Aaron, and his fiance. Fiance was having a birthday party, so I was on my way there to kick it with them. So I was listening to it in my ear. I follow a chick named Minnie Portable. She does live chats and stuff with wrestling and stuff like that. So I was listening to the match through her feed and her commentary and stuff like that. But I hate that I missed it. But I went back and checked out those spots, bro. Man.
Now the show started out with the men's. We'll get back to that. But one of the spots I want to talk about in the women's was when EO Sky did a Nelson driver.
Yes.
Was on top of the ladder. And they both
man.
She could have broke that chick neck, bro.
I just knew her neck was broke.
Oh my goodness.
She popped up and then fell down. Yeah, so
the second one was Chelsea. Chelsea taking a bump like that. I haven't seen Chelsea take a bump like that. Well, she did it in TNA. She did it in TNA. They went back. Somebody went back and showed her going through a table that was more horrible because that table snapped like a toothpick, and she hit more ground than anything. But the tables here now kind of comfort her a little bit, but it was still a bump.
It's always crazy that she ended up falling in the table that she set up. I think is over. Maybe somebody else set up the table after she ended up falling to the same table she set up. Before you move on though, I had to go back and find this. Speaking of Chelsea Green, so supposedly, and it was trending all weekend. I missed it though. When Chelsea Green was in Lucha Underground, she had a match with Penta, and it was like a 5-star flippy backdrop turnover match that people said is like the best Chelsea Green match out there on the internet. It's her.
People fail to realize Chelsea can go.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Chelsea can go, man.
Yeah, that's with Penta.
That was my pick. That was my pick. I'm not mad at Tiffy time. I'm not. She finna bedazzle that suit. That she might. They say she gonna put a strap on it and make it like a purse with bedazzled pink.
It's gonna be pink. Yeah.
Yeah. So I can see that. Hey, but check this out though. We said the winner. Check out this theory. Y'all been noticing that we didn't have this queen and princess kind of thing going with Nia, man. What if Tiffy is gonna screw Nia out of that opportunity, man? She's gonna be under her, understudy. That's my girl, but she got that briefcase because I think Nia gonna take that belt from Bayley at SummerSlam.
I do too, and I can kind of see that happen. I wanted to kind of build a little bit though, because again, her and Nia really just got together. But yeah, I can see her holding on that briefcase and eventually cashing in on Nia, maybe 6 months from now or whatever. So.
Yeah, no, I think that Tiffy is setting that up. That cash in on Nia. I don't know if they let them build themselves and hell they get tag gold or whatever to kind of build this chemistry that they're gonna have. But I think Tiffy gonna mess Nia over, and I know that's gonna make Joe mad. But I think that's coming. I think that's coming.
Yeah, I just feel like just let her take it from Bayley because, I think Nia already had gotten screwed over, with a quick, little turn like that. So.
Oh, sorry.
Did she have a belt for a little bit, or did she have it for a long run, or did she?
No, she had it for a while. She actually beat Alexa Bliss, and actually Alexa Bliss turned around and used a briefcase the following year back on her to win it back. I think she was in a match. I forget who Nia was in a match with, but Alexa Bliss had won the briefcase earlier that day. She cashed in the same night in that match and ended up getting a championship back. But she beat. This is when Nia was a babyface.
Let me get the expert on this. Joe, what do you think about Nia and her chances of winning the women's championship? What do you think?
I think with her,
Why you turn the camera out to say that?
Like they didn't know it was you that said it. Like everybody else on camera mouth ain't need anything.
So if you really think about it, the thought process is Gunther's going to win, and take it off of Priest. Would they have two people winning the two king and the king and the queen of the ring winning that same night? Does that make sense? I mean, somebody got to take a win. Somebody got to take an L. So if I'm thinking about it,
I would say yes. Yeah. Okay. Now,
if you want to build up the value of it again, you would.
That's what
validity. It's validity, right?
Yeah.
Right.
It makes
the
next year's.
But
see, hold on.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Because if they do it, it makes next year's King of the Ring winner or possibly winning that more valuable. Okay, if I win this, similar to Money in the Bank,
just like they did. Yeah.
But Money in the Bank, it's like a 90% chance that you'll win the championship if you get that briefcase. Same thing. So now if you do it,
the value is in the shot, not the win. Right.
Well, true.
It's almost like the Royal Rumble winner. It's almost like if you win the Royal Rumble, at one point it was like you had like an 8-something chance of winning the main event of WrestleMania.
Right.
With now Triple H being ahead of the book, now King of the Ring actually means something now. Besides you weren't Super Crown and all that stuff, now you got your main event at SummerSlam, the second biggest pay-per-view. So I feel like if you want to build that credit up, you gotta make it happen.
Well, if she was to win, I mean, I think that's fine. I mean, I believe Nia would be more transitional than
Hell no. Sorry, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not doing it. I think it's her time. Man. She done been. Y'all not gonna make her Tamina. It's not gonna happen. Y'all not gonna
do that.
I said it. I cried 2 tears in a bucket. Fuck it. To take it to the stage.
I said it. Get them straight, bro.
I honestly do not believe that Gunther will win the title at SummerSlam, and it's just because I think everybody believes it's gonna occur. So I don't think they're gonna pull the trigger like that. I just don't.
It's going to, like I said, wait a minute, Mark, and I'll let you go. Either it's going to be two things that's going to happen with that. Either you let him take the second loss and kind of pull him back as this thing and continue to push and use that to elevate Damian Priest as this badass champion, or you're going to let there be a disqualification and let Gianni, Da Vinci or whatever, come back and interfere in the match. Yet another match that's going to be interfered with Damian Priest. You know what I'm saying? That's the only two scenarios, other than I think there's an 80% chance that Gunther wins this match.
There's one more scenario. Finn comes out, helps him win. Priest gets mad at Finn, and they go at it.
Well, backtrack. That could happen. We don't need a title for Finn and Damian Priest. They're gonna get into it either way, I think.
True.
With that scenario, by getting a disqualification, you can do that to set up another match in Berlin. Because again, they're going back to Germany. They're going to Gunther's home country in a couple of months after SummerSlam. So you can have him lose that by disqualification, get the rematch in Germany
and win in Germany.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
That'd
so
be
are
dope.
they gonna go to Nia's home country? And so they could do the same thing.
We were talking about that.
Where is she from?
No, I was saying, are they going
Florida, California?
Yeah, she's in California.
Man, this dude, man.
Oh, I thought she was from Hungary. I'm sorry.
This man said home.
She said she's from Hungary.
Oh my God.
Man, somebody put this man out the group, man. Somebody just put him out, man. Hey, if we need a penalty box like in the hockey. And we'll put him in the box, man. That dude right there, man. But that was a good one, Hungary.
I think 2 minutes for telling the truth.
So will you at least admit? Will you at least admit that she has taken many strides with her physical shape
Yes, she has.
and conditioning?
Naya is very beautiful. She is.
I'm sorry. Yes, she is. I agree. She's
a
taking
beautiful
many
woman.
strides. She's extremely beautiful, and I mean, I can see your all's point about how beautiful, excuse me, that she is.
Here's this doubling down on the bullshit, bro. This is
My bad. It was a Freudian slip. Freudian slip. My bad.
Let's
She was a model,
Let's
bro.
talk about the.
She
Let's
used to be
backtrack
a
and talk about the
model,
men's
bro.
ladder match.
Yeah, so going back,
that-
oh my god,
You just
going back to the men's side of things, guys. What do y'all
Lane
think about
Bryant?
the men's? Oh my
I am a little only because so Drew ended up winning the ladder match. The Money back. I didn't expect Drew to win. There was people out there talking about him winning and cashing in. Now, one thing about the fact that he cashed in and he lost, whether CM Punk interfered or not, now it kind of like now we don't have a men's Money in the Bank. No, we don't have a men's wrestler walk around with the briefcase the rest of the year like we normally would. So that's the one. It's almost feel like it's a waste. But I get why they did it. I just feel like it was a waste of a cash in.
I loved it.
But
I
knew
agree.
Drew
who
was gonna
else
win.
would have done it? Who else would have been your Mr. Money in the Bank? Okay,
I mean, Jey
Jey
Uso was
Uso
up there
don't
too.
need it,
Jay could.
but he's super over.
But yeah,
Gunther
Drew
would
didn't
have
need it.
destroyed him. Well,
that's the whole point.
What you prolong?
You gotta realize
I would
the whole
love Jey
point of the
to get
cash in is for your advantage. He wouldn't have to get Gunther in a freshly Gunther one-on-one match if you feel like he's gonna kill him like that. You catch him when he's down. You can cash in that way. So
I would love Jay to get a mid-card belt first, and then kind of work
I
up
agree.
to the championship. I'm not Damian Priest, but Drew McIntyre was the right call. And then what they did, he called a shot, and he went in there, and with CM Punk interfering, man, that's just more fuel.
Yeah,
Did y'all see that press conference after?
Yeah,
He was
and
good. He was good.
and this is what's going. I'll let you go back to it, Joe, and talk about that. This is what's funny about it. Seth Rollins, we coming back around to that. He caught that straight. I was lost into the match of him actually completing what we said that he was going to do and screw him out of it. But Seth caught the straight bullet. And
yeah, because he
You
can
know
no
what I'm
longer
saying?
get a title shot.
that's gold. That's gold.
But they messed it up Monday.
No, hold on. We'll get to that. They
Yeah.
did miss.
Okay.
They squashed all of that.
Yeah, he just destroyed the whole. I mean, anyway, but yeah. So, but the premise, the complete premise was perfect. You got Damien, you got Drew getting screwed again. You got Seth catching the straight, and you got Priest keeping the title. So it doesn't make him seem as what we considered him to be. This, we're gonna put it on him. Maybe a couple of pay-per-views and then he gone. Let him. I mean,
Right.
I prefer a longer title run with a credible champion. Now, I mean, not saying that Priest isn't, but I don't think he's gonna have it a lot longer.
So we're not going to discuss that in the room, though.
I don't know, depending on what you say.
You sound like a robot. What you say?
The fake count. Come on.
Oh, let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
We can talk about it. You can't right now. 'Cause I don't know what you think.
Hold on.
This portion of the segment has been brought to you by Circuit City. Been using that mic since then. But no, we're gonna talk about it. He gonna get in on this too because we've been hearing you. We've been hearing you, big dog. It's all good. But who fault do y'all think that was? I think it was the people in the back. I don't
so you
think
think
it was.
Drew music was supposed to hit before he?
That's what I'm thinking.
As
That's
soon
what I'm
as
thinking.
the move's supposed to happen, I think that they should have hit the music. I think they struggle with it. The ref, he got that earpiece. They was telling him to pull, just go ahead and act like count and pull it.
So I heard it was Damon.
Yeah, I think either now Damon didn't seem like he was knocked out, but I think in the heat of the moment, hitting that ground, I think he just forgot. Maybe he thought he was on count 1 when he was on count 2 and he forgot to kick out. So I think he just in the moment forgot the ref was counting, and he just kind of laid there, out of it. So.
And I think that the music would have, well, if the music came on and he kicked out, you still supposed to kick out whether the music was coming on or not.
Right. And so, I heard that he came out when he was supposed to come out, and I heard that Damon he didn't kick out. Now I don't know if he was hurt because he did once Drew came down there. I don't know if y'all saw how Damon rolled out of the ring, and it was just Drew and Seth for the initial part, and then Damon came back. So I don't know if he was actually stunned. I don't know if he was necessarily knocked out, but they said it was on him because I think Triple H apologized or he touched on it.
He just said, he said, like any other sport, it's a human error, and he even said he joked about how it sounded like he just forgot to kick out. I mean, Triple H even said that. He's kind of joking with it.
Yeah,
so it's like somebody forgot to kick out.
I've seen something like that happen before, and I'm not sure exactly when it was, but they were supposed to have kicked out and they didn't. But to me, the way the music hit was so random. Nobody was down. Nobody was really hurt. It just hit. If your music gonna hit, at least both people are down, and it's unexpected. So that's why I'm like, nah, it might have been the music.
It could be. You know what I'm saying? If it is Damien's fault, if he was supposed to kick out, if he kicked out at that spot, and then we still waited on the music, nobody would have said anything. The count is
but shout out for the referee to know not to count 3, because that would have been a whole other confusion.
But they was always told you're supposed to count it as a shoot, though. So okay, the 3. Let's say you count. Okay, Seth is the champ. You can still make an audible and have
him come out and do it. Same instance.
Yeah, it was just WrestleMania all over again, basically.
Probably.
Yeah, well, So
I feel like I agree with you, but I don't know because I ain't hear everything you say. But I think they said purposely they didn't have him shoot on the count because of the fact that Drew was supposed to come out.
Right, and if he did that, then he was technically would have lost. So Seth would have won the title. If he still not even if Damon failed to cash in, then Seth would be the champion and not Damon. The point is to have Damon still have the belt, so he couldn't have finished the 3 count.
So they working on that for a reason. They did that for a reason for him to still have that belt. So let's see what happens.
The goal was for Drew to cash in, but not for him to win the title. So that was the ultimate goal.
I love the heat. Speaking on that, I love the steam that was coming from McIntyre, man. They are making this feud.
Kill CM Punk.
Dude, they're making this feud one of the most exciting in a while. So I'm excited.
Man, you ain't have to kick the lane out because his stuff didn't work. Damn, Ricky. Hard on these folks. Right?
Oh, damn! No, that ain't me, bro. That he
probably dropped that himself.
No, he probably he gonna come back. You know what I'm saying?
I was just joking, bro. Don't kick the man out, man.
I didn't even do anything. I was looking at something else, bro. And
I'm finna rip Mark while you gone.
Oh man, this man here,
boy, we gonna get that boy a crown, man. King Petty.
No, right here. There we go, right there. Haterade. This has been brought to you by Haterade. For that deep down hating thirst, bro. That's what's going on right now.
Oh man.
So the men's Money in the Bank. Let me move down.
We still on the men's Money in the Bank.
I was rooting for Andrade, who had big spots in the match to me. As we get our 5th horseman back, you know what I'm saying?
No, okay.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
Look at
Okay,
that.
you sound a little better.
That boy blinging, ain't it, man? That boy blinded me, man. Where my shades at, man?
He took one of them chains off. He was interfering with the reception.
Look.
Hey.
Man.
Hey,
Go ahead.
but
Q.
you're talking about spots and bumps. Now we gotta give it up for Carmelo Hayes because he took it. And
Yeah.
if there was his way of proving that he belongs on the main roster, he took some spots and some blows on that match.
I didn't really think the men's match was bad. I guess compared to the bumps that the women were taking, no comparison. But it was not a bad Money in the Bank match. You had a lot of people that they were flexible. They could maneuver. You know how a lot of times you had about 2 or 3 different little robots like Kane. Why is Kane in a Money in the Bank match? You know what I'm saying?
That man just say they flexible.
You know what I'm talking about,
man. It's been a whole lot of.
Damn.
I knew it when I said it. And I looked at this fool with this Bailey shirt on, and I was like,
y'all been diddling for the last like 2 minutes. He been taking it this way, and this been a good spot to take it in. And, yeah,
They flexible.
they flexible, and they just so yeah. Hey.
I can't, man.
Don't forget to go by Barnes & Noble and get the latest copy of the Kama Sutra, ladies and gentlemen.
I love this.
Yeah.
So I was rooting for Jey Uso to win.
No, I wasn't.
So here's the thing. And I get what Joe said earlier. He does need a mid card title first. He needs to get a single title. If not, the whole bloodline turning him into main event Uso, in my opinion, goes out the window. He does not get a singles title at this rank. So at some point, he needs.
think they're holding him. I think they're holding him because he's going to go back and join his.
But see, that's the thing. He is, but he needs a single title before he does that. Now here's one.
Before?
We're gonna get to before, because if they go back to
He gonna lose momentum.
with Jimmy and with the Usos and teaming with Roman, he's gonna be stuck back in the as a tag.
Yep, he gonna lose momentum.
So,
but wouldn't that finish like that? That would be like almost this new bloodline, like to shut down this old bloodline and stuff like that. Wouldn't that be the culmination of the finish of that? If he goes and help that out, and he can actually focus now on winning a title. To me,
I mean, if they bring him back to that, and then once that's done, and they wrap the bow on the whole bloodline story as a whole, and maybe Jey can go back then. But in my opinion, he needs to get a singles title before then, and I know the title he needs to get.
What?
Him and Sami Zayn. Now, granted, it doesn't have to be a heel. He doesn't have to turn heel. It can be a respectable babyface. Who's the better athlete? Jey needs to beat Sami Zayn for that Intercontinental title.
Do you want Sheamus to win, or do you want Jey to win? And what we doing?
Or Braun Breaker.
I think Breaker gonna get it.
Braun needs to sit down for a second. He just got there. I would give it to Jey first. When y'all feel like you need to do something else with him and put him bigger, let Sheamus get it in. Sheamus is kind of toward the end of his run. Sheamus is not gonna get another world title, in my opinion. He just needs that Intercontinental to get the Grand Slam to have all the gold. Mm-hmm. You can give that to him on his last little run, his retirement tour, similar to John Cena. We're gonna talk about that a little later, but yeah, we got time for Sheamus to get it. I think
running back with Braun, I think you let Braun get it and let him just go on a tear until WrestleMania. Then you set it up with Sheamus, and that's where he has his big point to get that strap. And you ride it out with Jey. Like Jey is like one of the rare people on the roster that don't need a belt. He don't need a belt. That man is overdosed.
After a while, you're gonna have to take him. You're gonna have to get a belt, though. I mean, he's over and stuff like that.
He can't keep calling himself main event if he ain't ever been on a
There we go. Respect. There we go. So we touched on it. So let's go. Pause. We spoke about John Cena and his retirement.
John Cena comes out.
What
The last time is now what he said on the towels.
Yeah, with the towels and stuff like that and everything. He said he announced his retirement. He should have said, I'm taking a retirement tour, even though he kind of dragged it out and stuff like that. So what do you guys think about John Cena and this being his last year competing in the WWE?
So for clarification, because it was even confusing when he said it. He said he's going to be on the first night of Raw on Netflix. That'll be his last Raw match. Elimination Chamber will be his last. No, Royal Rumble will be his last Royal Rumble. Elimination Chamber will be his last Elimination Chamber. Mania will be his last Mania match. But later on the night in the press conference, he said Mania would not be his last match. He would still have dates within 2025. So you're looking at all the way into December before he officially retires. So what kind of dates are we seeing? Is he going to do every pay-per-view up until that point? He already said he's doing. Now I can't remember if he said that first Raw will be his last Raw. So you mean you're not doing Raw anymore the rest of the season, the year? Maybe he do SmackDown, but what? So it's almost like we're gonna get a whole year of John Cena in 2025.
It's right over here cracking up. So who really want to see Cena that much? I'm just saying, because.
You're not supposed to see him. You can't.
Yeah, you got it. At least he's not. Look, at least he's not going out like Flair. So let him get his matches in. Because I think he even said he wanted to do like 30, 40 days. Now, he might not necessarily wrestle all those 30, 40 days.
Cena should have learned 4 years ago. Because John Cena,
y'all understand that because
if you see his matches, they have not been good.
Y'all think they're gonna give him one more title run?
I hope not.
I wouldn't.
That's another thing people were talking about.
You gotta
break Ric Flair's record.
Make that tease for 17. You gotta make that tease for 17.
Man, please. I don't want to see this. I don't want to see this. Do not let him break Flair record, man. Do not let him break Flair record, man. That's disrespectful. That's disrespectful to Ric Flair, man.
They're tied right now, so I know
that was disrespectful, man. Nobody should have reached Flair, man. Nobody. I'm sorry.
Disrespectful to Ric Flair. Right, man.
Cena winning 16 titles,
man. Fuck Ric Flair.
Yeah, Ric Flair is disrespectful to Ric Flair right now.
Okay, so now
that's his business. That's Slick Rick, and you gonna let Slick Rick be Slick Rick? Woo!
Now, true, Ric Flair has 16 title reigns. All 6 of them were not in WWE. At least
he has
but at least 16. Well, no. Those 16 are included the WCW. What they don't count is the AWA stuff and some other stuff. So that 16 does include his WCW run. But John Cena's 16 is all WWE. So if they wanted to be petty and you be like, this is the most championship within WWE, they give him that 17.
And they had been a little petty lately.
So wait. So he didn't get the world title on a couple of runs.
That's why he has 16. No,
it is world title.
Is the world heavyweight championship.
So if the world title is Rick's belt, so he won that. He won the WCW belt. So his stuff in there too.
Yeah, but at the same time, Ric Flair has WWE championships as well, so they're both the same.
Yeah, he does. He has like 2 of them, I think.
Right.
Yeah, I think 2.
I know he won when he won the Royal Rumble.
Right.
And they had another title reign too. So
yeah.
Yep. So
I agree with Steve.
I wouldn't just for wrestling's sake. You know what I'm saying? I would not let John Cena. We can get some matches and some dream matches and stuff like that in there, but to waste a few months on a run by Cena, I don't know. I don't know. That's why you should have kept the briefcase, because then if you did let him do it, you can let somebody go ahead and get it off of him like the next night with the briefcase or something like that if you did.
So I wouldn't mind if he won the world championship.
Yeah, the
not the
championship. Beat Gunther?
Well,
not this evening.
I mean, it would be Damian Priest.
He ain't got the belt right now, so yeah. We all assume
he could get the crown. Cena has never won the King of the Ring, so why not just give him the crown?
Man, why are we disrespecting people with the king?
I realized Triple H was King of the Ring, so I'm just saying.
But that's why we saying it needs some validity to the King of the Ring by at least letting one of them win the title.
Well, back in the day, the King of the Ring was important. It was until Vince McMahon turned Cena and turned it into.
Did y'all see this?
What is that?
What the hell is this?
I thought it was something else.
Is that a banana?
May I present you with the hot cocktail?
That's a pause when you're showing it.
This girl is about to get paid, y'all, for her being drunk and somebody interviewing her. She's about to get paid, y'all.
But did y'all hear R-Truth say something about Hawk Tuah on TV?
The Morgan did too.
Liv said it too, yeah. I
She
think
said something about Tom and she's still on her belt.
Hawk Tuah
I think she about 13 minutes into her 15 minutes of fame.
So we'll get to Liv.
2 minutes left. She got 2 minutes left.
Who got 2 minutes left?
Certain individual was back, so that's probably
who got 2 minutes left?
The girl, Hot Tuah.
I thought y'all were talking about Liv Morgan.
I thought you were talking about Liv.
Nah, he talking about Hot Tuah.
Yeah,
Liv here.
Hey, she got a podcast and all kinds of stuff now.
What?
Yeah, they gave her a podcast. Hawk Tuah.
Hey,
I wonder if she'll teach people how to Hawk Tuah.
they fight.
No,
Just asking for a friend.
they just talking about. Hey, you asked for a friend. Jesus Christ. There it is. I've been waiting on you, man.
The cereal of Jack.
We waited all time to do this podcast. YouTube and the cancel the hell out of it.
All right, but look. So,
Oh God.
okay, so again, I'm gonna go back to what I was saying. I'm actually was rooting for Andrade, man. Y'all not gonna bring Andrade come over here and be. Look, man, like Andrade had great spots in the match, and you can see that people on X and people were talking about that Melo and Andrade carried that damn match for a little bit.
They did.
And so that's all I'm saying. Give Andrade a chance, man. Don't just let him. Subtitle.
I guess I'm. I like Andrade, but I can't see Andrade pass United States champion.
Damn, that's so messed up.
I
Because
can't.
he carried NXT. He carried that title in NXT and did a damn good job. And had damn good matches.
I can't see it.
The landscape has changed since he left.
Wait a minute.
The Lakers must trade or something.
No,
The Lakers must be able to trade.
They got a summer league game going on right now.
No, dude, captain. So I thought I'd put one on. Talking about Andrade should have won. It's still like, shoot, if he captain, I'm a captain. You know?
Why?
Why is it so? Why?
Nigga,
I'm honestly
brother. Sorry, didn't nobody think he was gonna win, but you.
No, it was people out there in Twitter land that was on the same ish that I was on.
Yeah, I
It's too early for Melo. Drew didn't need it with this whole thing, and obviously we saw that. You can wipe this shit off the camera, bro. Okay. Yeah, here we go.
So, question, Ricky: if it was too early for Melo, why was it not too early for Tiffy?
Ooh. Because if I'm being honest, in the order I would have figured that would have been in, give me Drew, give me Jay, Next would have been LA Knight, maybe Carmelo, Chad, then Andrade. He would have been the last person I thought would have got this. Because they're not really doing it. Everybody else is in some type of storyline. Mm-hmm. Andrade kind of twisting in the wind. He could have stayed in AEW for what he's doing.
Whose fault is that he twisting in the wind, though? And to
Charlotte.
answer your...
What did you say, Charlotte?
No, wait a minute. Is that true?
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
What?
They
Is that
married,
true?
bro.
No,
They
hold up. Tony Khan
I don't
died.
think that's true. I'm looking at Twitter right now. I don't think it's true. I think that's
yes, it
fake
is,
news, bro.
No, it's in the comments in our post, man. Somebody came by and said that. Is that true?
Yeah, that's fake news, bro.
Okay.
Bro, don't let these folks send you out like the announcers. Freaking Tony Khan.
Yeah, who the fuck? Well, I don't know how many cuss like that. But who is BBC dude? Yeah.
I don't know, but thanks for the engagement, though. We appreciate you.
Yeah, we do.
Right.
Now, Tony Khan, you wants to mention your name on the podcast. All you gotta do is ask. You ain't gotta go and try to.
I know you ain't gotta die for us to say something about it. Like,
Man, and he could have gave us a little interview Saturday while we were hanging out.
and then he 41.
How many
he
people was
ain't
there? 4?
Oh, that
Y'all-
was cold. Oh, that was cold.
Oh no, it was.
That's what I missed there, bro.
Oh, that was cold.
No. I think he was talking about how many of us was there, not how many in the crowd was there. That was
No,
cold.
I'm talking about how many was in the crowd.
No, he was talking about the crowd. That was cold, man.
4 people. It was us 3 and the us.
Y'all
JL.
save that for the AEW portion of this
That was
podcast,
cold,
because
man.
I want to see what y'all thought about it. I couldn't believe that y'all would miss Money in the Bank to go see.
But I
that.
mean, we didn't miss it. It's recorded.
Yeah, Money in the Bank was,
Matter of fact, I was watching Money in the Bank in between matches.
and he was.
This is weird.
Okay, well, so what is the other one? So we talked about both. Y'all got Andrade fucked up, by the way.
Intercontinental.
Intercontinental champion.
Let's give everybody their props. Chad Gable did his thing in the ladder match.
He
too.
did.
So, yeah, we don't want to mention everybody that was in
And
there.
Andrade had nice spots too, man. I'm gonna give it all Andrade. He came through. He did good. Give him his pride. I gotta give it to him. He wasn't gonna win, but I gotta give it to him. Yeah.
Put him in a situation. Throw him in a situation where he can become relevant. Because right now, doing the whole LWO and Legato fan, that's slick racist. Like, you ain't got nothing else to do, but you just gonna throw him in there like that. Like, that's what we doing. Is that what we doing? So
Yeah, they put all the brothers in the pride. I'm just saying, more joy
3 months.
touche, bro.
3 months. Be back in AEW.
Touche. Intercontinental champion. You said what now?
See, he'll be on Rampage or something.
He wasn't doing nothing over there, so I think they got plans for him. But when he get him a belt, we'll go back and look at episode 13. I told y'all about it.
They can have a mixed tag team title belt, and when Charlotte come back, they can get that.
Man, let's not do that. Intercontinental Championship. Are you guys? Are y'all?
They'll lose the
And they
Montez
defend
and
against Dom and Lee.
And so that's gonna take everybody off the Slam Championship, because that's another belt that John Cena don't have. And he ain't bringing back the belt between to do it.
You ain't gotta have them.
He bring back the spinning belt.
IC title. Y'all happy it stayed with Sammy, or y'all was wanting Breaker to win?
Yeah, I think they have a lot to run with when it comes to Sammy. You have a lot more options as far as opponents, instead of
it was too soon
Braun.
for Breaker in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
And there was people that real deal was pissed off about it though, and said they didn't stunted his whole thing or whatever, and yada yada. It was people like real deal mad about it. You know what I'm saying?
Bro.
That he didn't get the belt. I'm just like, people get growing pains out here, man.
But look how he came
He is
back.
He is not Goldberg. You know what I'm saying? He's had a great run on on Raw. But if you really think about it, I mean, he's lost in NXT. So you expect him just to come up to Raw and just beat everybody, and his first title match, he get it? I don't. That would have been worse to me than him. You know, them putting them on this kind of Goldberg pedestal. Been there, done that. We don't need to do it again.
Right. I don't know. Dang, did I just put that up there? Oh, I can show that.
Yeah, but don't
put that one up there.
No, I ain't gonna put that up there. But I was trying, to take that off of there because I'm like, I'm tired of looking.
Lord
at
have
it.
mercy. We for real getting kicked off.
No way. You act like I put the video to the lady in the jail cell with the dude.
Wait a minute. What wait a minute.
With the officer?
The lady officer that got in trouble for getting down with the inmates and stuff. That was news last week. But anyway, y'all can look it up on your own time. 1, 2, 3. I mean, we had 5 matches. So we did both Money in the Bank. We did the Intercontinental Championship. What else did we miss?
Well, we already talked about the world title with the failed cash in with Drew.
And we already talked about that. So now we get to the whole bloodline and Cody and RKO and stuff like that. So
now question: were you surprised the bloodline won?
No.
And were you surprised that Solo pinned Cody Rhodes to get the win?
No.
Because you got to show that visually he can be a credible challenger to SummerSlam. You got to show that.
Yeah. And that was Solo first win. That was Solo first win since CDs were made, wasn't it?
He did beat John Cena at WrestleMania. I don't remember a lot of Solo matches since then, though. To be honest with you.
No, Solo was on a little run too. He was being forced, so he wasn't losing like that. I mean, he has here recently some, but Solo wasn't losing like that in the beginning.
Bro, they said Solo lost like 55 matches or something. Last 55 matches he did. I guess they count house shows and TV and everything, bro.
Yeah, because he hadn't had that many TV matches.
I was going to say 55.
Solo was undefeated for a long time, though.
Right.
Have y'all seen the Miz? Miz just set the record for most losses ever.
Yeah.
And remember,
he's okay though.
And remember too, house shows, the heels rarely win in house shows. Rarely.
Right.
So I don't think you can count that. So
now back to what Mark said about the Miz. Yeah, he got the most losses, but guess what? He's the only 2-time Grand Slam champion the company has right now.
Yeah.
So he's won all those titles twice. So yeah.
He ain't win the mixed tag team titles though.
There is no mixed tag team title. Right?
He win the 24/7 I-95 European Swedish championship.
Our Truth won that enough for both of them, so we good.
He won that enough for everybody in the history of WWE.
The Miz lost 1,335 matches, bro.
Is he 500? No.
It doesn't say it doesn't show his wins. He's not supposed to
win record.
It just shows his losses.
I don't think he's 500, but he a guarantee Hall of Fame. I don't know.
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, for sure.
Is he?
He is the prototypical WWE guy because he can put on the suit and go do press conferences. He can do TV shows. He can do all the other stuff and get in the ring and be credible. So yeah, he's all around. He's the Vince McMahon WWE wrestler.
Yeah, he's the corporate guy.
He is the best.
20 plus years.
He does not get enough credit, man.
A double Grand Slam champion. He main evented WrestleMania and won. I mean, dude's the truth, man. And 2-time Money in the Bank winner, if I'm not mistaken.
The Miz is like Eli Manning to me.
And got a hot wife.
Man, what I was gonna say that. Not only did he bring his wife in, he was also responsible for Mandy Rose. If you go back to Tough Enough, they about to eliminate Mandy Rose, and the Miz was like, "No, you see how fine she is. She's staying." And she, literally, because she won in that vote and got on the show, she had a reign as well.
Wow.
So I give Miz props on that one too. Because Miz was the main one that said, "No, we're not kicking her out."
Eli Manning, Hall of Fame.
He definitely is.
And got a couple Super Bowl rings too.
So it's people that done got a couple of Super Bowl rings. I don't mean they Hall of Famers.
Well, Eli
So you gonna say Eli not a Hall of Fame?
It's a couple of quarterbacks that have.
I don't think so. I don't think Eli Manning is a Hall of Famer.
Oh wow!
Like, don't put him in the same boat as Rex Grossman.
Wow. Ooh.
And Rex Grossman wishes that he had Eli Manning's shoes.
Or Matt Ryan. I'm just saying.
Yeah, don't put him in the same
Matt
boat.
Ryan is a Hall of Famer though.
What the? What? So you gonna say Matt Ryan a Hall of Famer over Eli Manning? Hey man, go put yourself in timeout, man.
I said what I said.
Go put yourself in timeout,
I
man.
cried 2 tears in the bucket. Fuck it. Let's take it to the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Matt Ryan is a
Ricky
Hall of
Fontaine is an Atlanta Falcons fan. That's why he said Matt Ryan is a Hall of Famer. That's the only reason why he said that. So
And
you can strip that from the record.
Come to episode 13, guys, when it happens.
Hey man, give me some of whatever you had tonight, cause I need some of that. My.
If I'm not
Ricky, I
mistaken,
got 28 to 3 reasons why Matt Ryan should be in the Hall of Fame.
Wow.
and I'm matching my 2 Super Bowl losses with the last 2 that y'all had with a good team.
Shut up, boy.
Yeah,
You know what?
we do have 5 wins though.
But let me tell you though, we on some wrestling shit because Kyle Shanahan still worked for the Falcons, and we went over there and fucked y'all stuff up. So yeah.
Shots fired! Shots fired!
Trojan horse is a real thing.
My cap around is.
I'm gonna tell you what. Kyle Shanahan is a great coach, and I think we'll get to the Super Bowl again this year. But I can guarantee you one thing: y'all won't.
We can make that guarantee, but I bet the 49ers would not be in the Super Bowl.
Ooh, somebody want to put a wage on that?
We'll be closer to the Super Bowl.
Anybody want to put a wage on that? What y'all doing?
I'm down for whatever.
My cash app, I give you my cash app. I bet you $20 they ain't making it to the Super Bowl.
I mean,
what's the wager? Who gets to the Super Bowl and how many wins did the Falcons get? What's the wager? So what's the wager? Who gets to the Super Bowl first, or how many wins the Falcons get? Like, what's the wager?
Not only will the Falcons make the playoffs, they will have more playoff wins than the 49ers.
Oh man, you bet.
This man. Are you talking about for like this season to like 2030?
No,
I'm talking about this season. I'm talking about
Madden.
I'm talking about this season.
You talking about the most playoff?
The
49ers got like a nice little head start on you. All I'm saying is you talking about the past.
Basically, what he's saying is they're a better team. Dallas is a better team.
I'm talking about this season. I had to get the rest of y'all off of this screen so y'all can see what I'm saying. How serious I am about my ATL Falcons. We will. We will.
You like that wrestling dude? It's still real to me, damn it.
That man was real serious about that situation.
But anyway, we gonna come back. We gonna come back. We'll talk about that another time.
Yep.
God, look, people, we've been doing this for decades. Just like we've been going over, each other's homes, watching PLEs and kicking it or whatever. The football thing is still the same thing. So we got Falcons, we got a couple of 49ers, and we got a couple of Dallas Cowboys fans, all right? Cowboys. Yeah, and a couple of Cowboys fans.
Me and Sig are Cowboy fans.
Yeah, so we'll cover that stuff when the season come back around. But to close out Money in the Bank, closing out Money in the Bank. If we're going out of 10, what are we getting out of this? I give Money in the Bank a 6.
Kind of low for me. I do an 8.
Yeah, I think that's a little low to me. I'm about an 8 for me.
Yeah, about an 8.
I do an 8.5.
I would go 7. I would go 7 for the simple fact it was a crap ton of botches. Although it was super entertaining, that women's match for the first 5 or 6 minutes scared the crap out of me. I don't know what the hell Zoe Stark thinking. But all in all, it was still held my attention, so I would give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, he ain't lying though. There was a lot of bodies in there.
Well, they
Nah,
were
it ain't
new,
like-
man. And you look at the atmosphere and the environment, man. That crowd was freaking loud and electric. Them jokers was nervous, you know. And a lot of them in that match were new,
Yeah,
you know.
some movies.
And this wasn't a regular match. This was the real deal, you know. And for them to go through what they went through, man, they did an amazing job.
Man, if AJ would have came back like the people said, that would have been an 11 out of 10.
AJ Lee.
AJ Lee.
Okay.
Nobody. I think he was the only one that saw that. AJ Lee ain't coming back, man.
Nah, she coming back. Don't worry. She'll be back.
Let's see how long Punk gonna be there. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, you know, if he ain't injured, if he ain't injured, man, it's poor Punk.
When Steph
Anyway.
said that, I was like, "That's true." He is going.
No, I'm telling you, hey,
And your fragile body. So yeah, that's exactly what he said.
It is.
man. So.